Greetings and welcome to the very first video for the channel. Coming to you today from, I guess, close to the top of Cypress Mountain in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, and just found a little spot here with very little distraction, and I feel that now this is a very good place to start my very first video. Why am I vlogging right now? It's quite interesting. I never quite got into the habit of keeping a diary when I was a kid. I mean, I started every once in a while, but I never got past, I guess, 2 or 3 days. So now that I think about it, I'm curious, what would happen if I actually did keep a diary and I actually can pick them up and look at how I view life when I was a little kid. So with YouTube and the internet in general, now is as good a time as any to start doing it. So hopefully this is the beginning of something between mundane and interesting, and something that I can find some entertainment, and hopefully you can find some entertainment out of it as well, right? So why vlog, right? It's quite interesting. The concept of vlogging is always something that intrigued me. It's sort of that desire for us to live vicariously through somebody else, or at the very least, just be able to find out all the details of someone else's existence to a greater extent, right? Why do we pay attention to the gossip news? Why do we go watch movies? And really, at the end of the day, those aren't our lives. Those are somebody else's lives, or they may not even be somebody else's lives. They may just be completely made up. But to us, when we watch them, when we consume that media, we string along our own interpretation and create a narrative that we ourselves can wrap our minds around and understand that only we can. So it's quite interesting. Again, why I'm starting to vlog. Really, I want to be able to look back at this, hopefully, at some point in the future and say, yeah, I don't remember how those things went, but I remember this moment from this video, and I remember that moment from that video. Now, in between, sure, there may be some ups and downs, but hopefully, when I look back on these, right, I can just remember the ups and just be happy of all the things I've done in my life and all the great experiences I've had. So, yeah, again, it's one of those very odd concepts of time. When we watch these on-demand videos, it's never something that we have at the forefront where we go, oh, we are consciously remembering that these videos or this particular video was shot on this day in this month this many years ago. We watch it as if it is happening right now. So when we do that, right, something else happens as well, right? Again, it builds up that sense of narrative. It helps us. It doesn't help us. It lets us create more stories. To create more enjoyment out of it. So hopefully, at some point, I get to look back in my life and say, oh yeah, that was fun. And hopefully for any one of you out there that is watching this, if you have something better to do, go do that. Otherwise, sure, live vicariously through me. Find some enjoyment, some sense of entertainment out of my pain, I guess. So yeah, and with that, to sign off on the first video, I would just like to say hello world, and see you soon.